Good morning. Well, I just dropped my truck off at the 4x4 garage. They're going to swatch out the calipers for me and change the oil filter, which is weeping. Could have done it myself, but it's too nice and I'm too lazy. It just seemed like a lot of hard work, so I'll throw a bit of money at it. Anyway, I thought, it's good. I can seize the opportunity to get a few miles under my belt. So I'm going to take a nice sort of slightly indirect route home and enjoy this fine morning for a couple of hours, and then later on I have to go and get some euros and start sorting a few things out before the weekend kicks in. And Chad's turning up on Monday. I've got a fun day sightseeing Tuesday, and then up to Plymouth on Wednesday, jump on the ferry. Yeah, so everything is moving along nicely at the moment. Morning. It's actually really refreshing walking somewhere different for a change. Well, I am intimately familiar with it. I've been here many times on the motorbike, the truck, I've walked through it before. It's just different from what I've been walking every day, if you know what I mean. So it's like I can really feel that sort of Camino vibe, somewhere different, somewhere new every day. Look forward, don't look behind, you know. You've been there. Although, oddly enough, I'm going back to places where I've been before, because I ain't done with them. Anyway, yeah, on the road at the moment. I'm just going to cut under the road bridge there, sling a left, and there's a nice little muddy track which goes up alongside the main road through the trees and then cuts right up into Marazion. So yeah, nice little stretch. So apart from the road noise, this is quite a pleasant little section to walk. And well, I've got my headphones on, so I've got the music on, so that kind of negates the road noise anyway. I did notice when I was walking here, there's a few dirt bike tracks, so, and I'm not sure if this is sort of like designated as actually like a path or a bridleway, so it might be one of those kind of obscure, maybe might be able to ride your motorbike along it. I'm not sure. There have been attempts in the past to block it off at one end down the bottom there, but you can still get around it clearly. But yeah, I'll have to consult the mappage again and have a look, because I know when I turn right in a short while, it's that is actually a public byway, because I've been up and down there on my motorbike loads of times. But I'm not sure about this section, that's why I've never ridden it, because better to be safe than sorry, I guess, you know. But hey ho, one of those things, isn't it? Use it or lose it. In actual fact, I haven't ridden up here on a motorbike for a long time, and the last time I walked up here was 2 years ago. I'm doing a similar thing to what I'm doing right now, preparing to go on the Camino, where I started in Logroño and then walked up to Leon and then did the San Salvador, if you recall, over to Oviedo. And I remember walking the San Salvador, and I was carrying an injury. I'd sort of torn the tendon away from my calf muscle, just a little bit, you know what I mean? But it was bloody painful. I did it getting out of a bloody bunk bed. Yeah, so I had a couple of days rest in Leon and then set off on the San Salvador, which is a punishing route but very rewarding. Did it in 6 days. Finished with a good friend called Guy from out San Francisco way, and yeah, still in touch with him. But yeah, I was watching a little clip on YouTube yesterday of a guy, he's an English guy and a Californian guy actually. He set off, their plan was to go do the San Salvador from Leon and then do the Primitivo from Oviedo. But they gave themselves 4 days to do the San Salvador. they were doing like 34, 35 kilometres a day, and it's a punishing walk. It really is. It's not like the Francais. It's not like the Primitivo. It just obliterates that out of the water, mate. Yeah, and they gave up on day 2 because it was just too hard, and they hadn't given themselves enough time. But I remember the last couple of days, because I was planning. Sorry for rambling on. I was planning to go in. Oh, you bugger! Oh, caught my fingers. I was planning to go onto the Primitivo from Oviedo then, but because of my leg, and also because just the magnificence of the San Salvador, I just thought I don't want to be going onto the Primitivo and comparing it to the San Salvador, because the Primitivo is a beautiful way, and I didn't want it to feel less compared to what I'd just done, if you know what I mean. But now I'm ready, you know, and it's good that I'm going back and starting from the same spot where I finished last time. It kind of makes sense. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to the Primitivo. Although I've walked it once before, that's the one that I really sort of felt I wanted to go back and do again. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever do the San Salvador again. I'm glad I've done it, but it's bloody hard. Anyway, nearly at Marazion. Nice. I'll try and get a kit review done today. Get that posted a bit later. Maybe just take it on to the end of this, see how things go. Right. Yeah. Beautiful day. Well, I thought I'd take 5 minutes, take in the view, rest me knees and my feet a little bit. So, as ever, I practice what I preach. Even if I'm stopping for 5 minutes, I'm going to take off my shoes and my socks, because it means everything cools down, everything dries out, and when it all goes back on again, it's comfortable and I don't get blisters. It's that simple. 2 seconds worth of work, you know.